Ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Hitman Blood Money, and let's continue the game where we last left off, which is the first actual mission of the game, and let's get to it. And I do remember some of these missions by memory and some not. This one I do remember partly. Like always, there are multiple ways to enter, but I find this one of the, well, relatively easiest. Gotta just keep my eyes open that no guards see me, and I'm actually gonna already do a save because, and as you can see, the game says that you cannot load your games if exiting the gameplay. So I'm always gonna try and do the missions in a single run. But now, open this door, and then, oh, and already. That's what I meant. Someone saw me entering. Now let's see if I can manage to... That's the problem. Now that they saw, they're gonna stick around and look around. Gotta wait until everyone leaves. Because I broke the utility box, which meant lights out. Come on, now leave. Oh damn, I hope they don't stick around in here. Oh, well, that's why I load, because those are some of the things that kind of bug me in Blood Money in the begin with, that sometimes they just stay stuck even if you hide, and now there was really point of no returning. I do try to avoid loading if I made a mistake, but that was like some of those so-called annoyances. Close door. Oh, thank you. Now hide the closet. And now I have to wait. As you can see, one of the security guards is now gonna come and investigate them. Now I can go inside this room as it's pitch black, so the other guards won't see me. And in here, there's a guard outfit. Didn't have to even kill anyone to get that. So now I can move pretty freely around the area, except that's the mansion, and the mansion has its own security guards, the VIP security, and they won't allow you enter in here. Now you got a couple of ways inside. And none of them are, well, some are easier than others. Now in here there's a drain pipe that you can climb up to, but you gotta make sure that nobody sees you, as the game informed that it is considered a suspicious activity. And once again, I'm gonna do a save, but I'm gonna save in a different file now, because enemies do have a pretty good side of view, and it can be sometimes really tricky to decide, say, when they actually saw you. I can climb to this window, but I gotta be careful because this is... there's the target playing his cello. He's about to stop. Oh, bloody hell. Oh. Thankfully he didn't see me. Might have ended badly. So I'm gonna go and hide here and wait until he returns. Now it's a waiting game for a while. This game does require some patience. But thankfully, even if you enter a restricted area without the proper disguise, it doesn't always automatically react to an alarm. Sometimes they just ask you to leave the area and you can try again. But if you linger too long, they will open fire. Now, first target has been eliminated. And I do wonder, can I discard the body? There is also another way to kill Fernando, and that is push him over the balcony when he goes to view it. But I decided to use the fiber wire now. But now this is only the half of the mission. The second half is to take out his son, and also now exiting here without being noticed. Because once again, if someone sees me climbing out of the window, that will raise alarm. And once again, it's easier said than done to sneak out. There's a guard over there. Now if I just drop down here, no fall damage. You can suffer fall damage in this game. And now we have now we need to go after Fernando's son, and thankfully this outfit will suit us. We don't need a VIP guard anymore, if I remember correctly. But if I do know where to get one without taking out any guards. Sometimes you have to, and you do have your options. I always try to play as the silent assassin, which means no collateral damage, which means using sedatives and knockouts to eliminate non-targets. But sometimes, well, things go awry, or I can't figure out the solution. I'm gonna try and improvise. And now let's just try to walk nonchalant. Now Fernando's son hangs out near the wine cellar where the laboratory is. Now we need to find him, and once again, there are ways to take him out. Oh god damn it, now it's really shady in the lighting in here.
documento firmado por el gobierno. El gobierno recibirá $20 millones en tecnología sofisticada para vigilancia.
And that's one of the... Now once again, let's use a save. And I guess I can now override this one, because I've made it this far. And that's the one area where you can kill Fernando, I do remember, and you can make it look like an accident by placing a bomb. But now...
La estrella de cine norteamericano Rex Stanton se presentará en la finca viñera de Delgado e Hijo en Santa Rosa.
Ah, and there is Fernando now. Now let's just stay close to him and see if another opportunity arises, but if not, we now have planted an accident for him. But god damn it. There's... Once again, it's so very dark, I can hardly see.
La estrella de cine norteamericano Rex Stanton se presentará en la finca viñera de Delgado e Hijo en Santa Rosa. Se esperan miles de aficionados para disfrutar del vino y de la comida gratis.
Espero que todos ustedes estén disfrutando mucho de sus juegos de comida y vino, regalos dados por Fernando Delgado. Si ustedes están agradecidos, pueden seguirme por la bodega. Adelante.
Ah, he's also having a drink. I could have poisoned him over there then. Poison his drink. But of course, that's a high-risk scenario. As there are a lot of eyes, you have to really keep an eye out that no one is seeing that you use the syringe. Let's keep following him. Oh yes, and I forgot to mention that you can buy some
47.
intel to give you hints about...
His name is Fernando Delgado. Used to be a colonel in Pinochet's intelligence service. Now he's running a cocaine factory under cover of a vineyard. Satellite imaging
And usually you can
suggests
get
the lab
4 intel pieces. And the wine cellar is just goddamn dark. It's really hard to see now where I'm going. Once again, the light is hitting directly the TV, which makes my view a little... Now let's keep an eye out. God damn it, why it's so... barely see. It is. I do wonder if actually, I just want to test this. I actually never tested this. Could I actually put some poison on his drug while he's away? If I had a kitchen knife, I could now throw a knife on him. Now let's save. I want to test it. Now I've already used 4 out of 7, but I've actually managed to play this game on the expert mode. Now I'm playing normal, but I have never managed on the highest difficulty. Oh damn, now there's a guard looking over there. Now let's see if I could distract him by throwing some... Let's see.
¿Qué sería eso?
No, you can't. And taking the syringe will... Too bad. That actually would have been a neat way to eliminate him. But yeah, that was an experiment. I've never actually tried it. Too bad that you can't put some poison in it. So now let's follow Manuel. And see if he now goes to the area where the accident...
La estrella de cine norteamericano Rex Stanton se presentará en la finca viñera de Delgado e Hijo en Santa Rosa. Se esperan miles de aficionados para disfrutar del vino y de la comida.
up. Could I lure him with the coin then?
La estrella de cine norteamericano Rex Stanton se presentará en la finca viñera de Delgado e Hijo en Santa Rosa.
¿Qué sería eso?
Se esperan miles de aficionados para disfrutar.
I wonder if he's not close enough. Yes, he is. Well, farewell. Now I need to find the lab. I think it was one of these. Look at the map. Ah, yes, it was one of these wine that opened. And I think you can enter here as this kind of outfit. Or not. Ah, but here's thankfully, there's also suit worker. Aha, well, things got now a bit easier for me. Gotta be careful. And there is high suspicion going on. Around. You can climb the hatch, but now we don't need to. Now they discovered the body, or now they are just removing the body, but that doesn't matter, we're almost in the home clear. Now I don't remember that do enemies get suspicious if you run, that you have to walk, that they will then see you through disguise, that running is considered. The tutorial doesn't explain everything. For instance, it doesn't explain that you can actually disarm enemies. But now we escaped. The first actual mission is completed, and I think we got the Silent Assassin ranking, which is the highest. And the game does give you the performing, and it only took Specialist didn't get the Silent Assassin, but well, no matter. Specialist is also good. Noise, violence. Maybe I would then get if I had killed also Fernando Sr. as an accident by pushing him over the ledge. And you always get the Mines of Suit Retrieval. If you want to put your suit back on, then you can, but I always find that, well, nearly impossible. How the hell I could get past everything with the suit? So, who knows? Maybe someone can. And then there's, if you have a notoriety, you can lower it by doing this, but we have zero notoriety, so we don't have to. let's see what the news has to say. Ah, private security professional. Oh, someone did die. Ah. See what the other news have to say. Now let's continue on. Let's save. And see what the next mission holds before I'll cut the video. This video's gonna be in very random length because, as I said, I'm gonna try and always complete a mission with each video. But, as I said, I do have a little memory spots on how to solve some of these missions. And it may take some time and patience. Two things that I'm not very good at.
The scoop of the century is a couple of wine guys getting whacked in Chile?
It wasn't the victims that caught my eye. It was their killer. I believed it was Mr. 47.
The bald killer clone? Come on, Jack. He's an urban legend. Even the CIA and your own FBI say he doesn't exist.
We say a lot of things, Rick. Part of the job. Delgado was a very successful man. Successful men in that part of the world tend to be, well, call it security conscious. Not many people could have done this thing solo.
So you went running after a myth?
Myth? No. It merely caught my attention. One of my CIA friends was also intrigued. The opera incident heightened our curiosity. Have a look.
Hello, 47. We've got some business at the Paris Opera. There are two targets, the famous tenor and Richard Delahunt, the American ambassador to the Vatican. Our client claims they're behind a prostitution ring trafficking in boys and girls from Eastern Europe. Tosca is still in rehearsal, so there's plenty of activity at the Opera House and you shouldn't be too conspicuous. Ambassador Delahunt watches most rehearsals from his box. He travels with an armed escort, but there shouldn't be any other security to speak of. You'll get some cover from the construction crews renovating the theatre for the new season. We've also left you a pickup in the cloakroom. In the third act of Tosca, the tenor faces a firing squad. That scene may provide a useful opportunity. It's a straightforward assignment, 47, but the agency's been having some problems in Paris. Use extreme caution.
Now let's select weapons. In this I usually use the sniper and of course my silver ballers, but let's first try to upgrade them. Let's see. Upgrade's not available yet. What about any new equipment? No. Start. This one I do partially remember how to solve, but not completely. There are a few things. I do remember this has multiple ways to, well, almost every mission has multiple ways, but there are a few very interesting ways. Let's open the door. And have a slight peek before I'll cut the video.
Join us, please.
Oh, could I actually speak with...
Here is your jacket, sir.
Ah, yes.
Don't you want the jacket, sir?
No, just needed something from one of the pockets. I'll pick it up later.
Well, that was actually one of the items I could use for an alternative kill, but I guess I'm gonna cut the video here now. So, when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, on to mission 2. And let's see how we deal with these couple of targets. But that'll be the next video. Until then, as always, I'll see you when I see you. Later.